I mean, you can always do better, right? No matter what. It's like in your own head. It's like you do the best you can do. Keep your fingers crossed. You know what I mean? Hope for the best. But I mean, as far as reaching my limit, I mean, I'm really proud of the work that I've done with all those bands you just mentioned, all the stuff I did with The Perfect Circle and those records that we made years ago, and all the work I did with Trent Reznor. Fantastic, and I don't regret any of it. I'm really proud of all that stuff. You know, if I had continued doing some of that stuff, what would it have been like? Well, I don't know. You know, I mean, the Nine Inch Nails thing was, I stopped doing that only because at the time I was the only one in the band with kids. I had 2 sons, and we were about to have our 3rd child, and Trent wanted to go on tour again all year the next year, and I said, I can't do it. Not because I don't love you or think your band's great. I think his band's phenomenal. I got nothing but respect for Trent Reznor. But I needed to take care of personal stuff at home. I needed to be around for my wife and my kids. And I think it was a pretty noble reason to quit. So when I left, it wasn't like, he quit my band, that asshole. He was more like, hey, I get it. If anything, he respected this decision that I made. He now has 5 children. He had no kids when I quit his band. He's now 5 kids. He beat me by 1. A Perfect Circle, like that kind of thing, that just kind of stopped because, you know, Maynard's so busy with Tool, you know, as his main job, you know, that, you know, we would have these big long breaks where he'd go do Tool and stuff with his other group, Pussifer, where everyone kind of had to figure out other things to do. So that's where I was getting involved in doing stuff with Sting, still doing fun things like playing with the Vandals and playing with Devo, which is kind of like my fun kind of punk rock roots. I always joke around that I gotta do my Vandals gigs here and there so I can keep my punk rock cred up. I can go work with all these pop superstars over here, but still be cool.